Hello, everybody. What's snacking? LottaSnacks5 here. In hosting the Daily Boost for my community Love and Action Network, where I'm knocking everything over. Where our mission at the Daily Boost is to encourage, equip, and empower ourselves with the knowledge that we are loved and lovable, as well as give ourselves the tools to get through our day to day. And the various sources that we use for that mission is 52 Weeks of Conscious Contact by Melody Beatty is a book that we use for source material. We here at Love and Action Network, we don't care about the religion you're affiliated with or like the God you may or may not believe in. All of these things apply to, I mean, every general human being out there. So it doesn't really have it has value outside of religion still, even when it mentions God at certain points. So don't worry about that if that is what you're worried about. Um, uh, the other one, the 7 Day Pillar Challenge. That is another source material that we use for the Daily Boost. The 7 Day Pillar Challenge, otherwise known as the 7 Day Chakra Challenge. Um, that is where we talk about the seven chakras throughout Sunday through Saturday. Sunday starting with the root chakra and Saturday ending with the crown chakra. Yesterday I believe Dr. Flo talked about the heart chakra, and today I will be talking about the throat chakra. Once we get through the Melody Beatty reading. So yeah, and then I will. We actually met our donation goal, I believe, for Dr. Flo and Brentley, aka Poppy Water 33, um, the back rent goal. So very excited about that. Very happy about that. So thank you to all those that donated and helped out with this cause, and even those of you that didn't and are watching now. Thank you guys for your support. Dr. Flo and Brentley definitely appreciate it, but also the members of Left in Action Network like me appreciate it, like Starlight Mystic, like Tara Preolo. Um, yeah, we all greatly appreciate it. But we'll go ahead and get into this daily boost, and then after the chakra challenge and everything, I'll tell you a little bit more about Love and Action Network. We'll go through the site a little bit and tell you a little bit more about some of the people. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this daily boost started. All right, we are on week 20. We're on week 20, which is guidance. Week 20's theme is guidance, and we were on day 5, which day 5 also has kind of like a sub theme. Every day has like a sub theme. For example, yesterday's sub theme was inventory focus, and this today's theme is an action. Sub theme is an action. I always get the short excerpts that they mean a lot, but it's like only a couple words or a sentence. That's just kind of what happens with day 5s for the most part. But I'm not complaining. Melody B is not you know making me put on my reading glasses, my real reading glasses. So um, day 5. There is a way through everything. There is a way through everything. I feel like that hasn't fully sunk in for me. I almost said synced. I don't feel like that fully had sunk in for me, so I'm gonna say it one more time. There is a way through everything. Um, this is I'm almost positive this talk about literally everything. There's a way through everything, every situation that you're going through, um, every obstacle, every illusion, every door, um, every relationship. There's a way through everything. It definitely doesn't feel like that all the time. Like there's a way through it. When it says there's a way through everything, it doesn't. Notice how it doesn't say it's positive or negative. It's just a way because the path is very neutral. Whatever path you take is very neutral. It's not a set point. not a set point. There's no like gauge between a road being positive or negative just by taking it, or a path, if you will. Every situation is generally neutral. We only attain or attribute positive or negative to a situation when if it's in like direct conflict with like our benefit. um do we benefit from it, for example, or will it aid us in the path that we're trying to seek out? And when it comes to that, we tend to not think that there is a way through everything just because it doesn't look the way we want it to look. For example, um, let's say you're a spiritual person. Hi, Lola. What's the matter? You want to come up here? You want to come up here? You coming? No, she's not coming. Anyway, she'll come sometimes, but what's the matter? I don't know if she wants something. Lola, you distracted me. Are you coming? You coming? Okay. She's up here now. She's up here. I have everybody listening to the podcast. Lola is now in my lap and happy. We can now move on with the daily boost, okay? But what was I saying? There's a way through everything. It may not feel like it. Oh, I know where I was. Okay, so it might not look the way we want it to look. For example, like I was saying, if you're a spiritual person and let's say you do a spell or something like that, you're a spiritual person, or you're like, you're praying, whatever that may look like, and you pray or do a spell for money, you do it for money, and what you're expecting with your expectations, because expectations are humanity's downfall. With your expectations, you expect to just get the money in a roundabout way, as in like, maybe you win the lottery, or like, it's just a flat raw amount of money that just pops in your lap. Like that's what you're expecting out of the spell, or prayer. But instead it comes out, instead it looks like an application, or instead it looks um instead it looks like overtime, or instead it looks like some random off job, somebody asking you off the street, like, hey, can you help me out with this thing? And they're a complete stranger. You're like, I don't know if I trust this, and that person, turns out that person was going to give you $1,000 to do something, like, something small, like, what I mean? Like, you never, it's not going to look like what you might expect. And we have to learn to be, as humans, to be flexible with our expectations. I say it every time I get on the Daily Boost, but really, our expectations are why humans think the way they do, and why they treat others the way they treat others. Expectations are like, I don't think we realize that our expectations are how our reality is built, or what our reality is built around. The expectation of how people treat you, how people you expect to be treated, the expectations of how you expect people to react to you when you're upset, or you're mad, or you're happy. The expectations that you have of like how life should treat you, or how your life should be going, versus how it really is. Like your expectations control everything. And your expectations kind of start with, once again, like I say, every day, the boost your routine. If your routine doesn't match where you want to go, it's not going to happen. If I'm studying cybersecurity right now, you know what happened the first time I tried cybersecurity? I went through ISC squared, and I studied, sure, but I don't think I did everything I could. I probably didn't study enough. I didn't understand like some of the terms in a practical sense. And I kind of blame the system for that, but at the same time, I could have did more to understand it. It's not like I didn't have more time. I think I just took the test probably earlier than I was really ready for. But now I'm going through the Google certification again. So, there's a way through everything. My way through the cybersecurity thing is just to try again. It might look different, but I mean, if the Google certification thing didn't happen, I'd probably be trying ISC squared again, to be honest. Um, for ISC squared, I had to like go down to like an actual facility and take a test, but um, for the Google certificate, I believe the test is just online. But anyway, what that looked like for me was literally just trying something again. That was my way through that specific thing to finding, a career job or my path towards, more income is cybersecurity right now, doing this certificate. And I failed the first time, by the way. Um, so yeah. We'll go into the action of today. I'm just hitting everything around my station right now, so don't mind me if you just hear random or anything like that, just random sound effects. There is a way through everything. Remember that. The action of the day 5. Ask for guidance. Ask for guidance, then patiently and calmly. Oh, I missed the whole word there. Ask for guidance, then wait patiently and calmly. Be open to the answer coming in many shapes and forms. I just said it. It might not look the way you expect it to look. Be flexible with your expectations. A friend may call. You may get an idea. There's so much power in asking, because asking the question opens our heart to the answer. Don't overlook the simple steps. The simple steps. Your routine, the small things you do every day, the simple steps. Don't overlook them. There is a lot of power in simple solutions. Discover what feels right to you. Sometimes the silliest solution, a smile, heck, even a willing attitude, will move mountains. And I feel like that's the part, that last part right there, I feel like that's the part that a lot of people get confused when it comes to pessimism or being a quote unquote realist. A willing attitude will move mountains. And that's something I didn't want to believe when I was a quote unquote realist. So a willing attitude. A willing attitude. People will hide behind the guise that they're being realistic when they're being negative about something realistically. Like, hey, it's just, the odds are. It's like, well, the odds are if you don't wake up in the morning, you're not going to, like, we can talk about the odds in any type of situation. It doesn't mean if the odds are higher, it's still going to happen. So let's be real there, Being a realist is just a fancy way of saying you're negative. Or a fancy way of hiding from the fact that you're just being negative and pessimistic. That's what these fake realists will tell you, because they'll talk about the odds all day long, but they don't realize even on an 80% chance you can tank. You can absolutely not make it on an 80% chance. So there is that. Do I have anything else to comment in this? I mean, she said it perfectly towards the end there too. Still, sometimes the silliest solution will move mountains. Discover what feels right for you. Discover what feels right for you, and nobody can really tell you what feels right to you. Maybe somebody will nudge you along the way, or like say something that like sparks it. But nobody can tell you truly or make you feel what's right to you. Somebody can tell you what's right for you, but only you can feel and really know what's right for you at the end of the day. Yeah, it's okay to ask for guidance and ask questions. Like Melody B says, there's so much power in asking, because asking the question opens up our heart to the answer. Have you ever thought something and been like, oh, that's a great idea, and then you said it out loud and you're like, that doesn't sound as good as it sounded in my head? That's why you say things out loud and you ask questions, you speak, which is, today is all about the throat chakra. You speak, ask questions. realistically, you're not going to get to where you want to by yourself. You can say you made it, you're yourself made, and you made it by yourself all you want to, but at the end of the day, somebody took care of you before you got here. And to get where you are right now, other people help you get there. No matter how much you want to downplay it or not, somebody else helped you get to where you are. Whether that be one person, two people, three people, whatever. I don't. There's not many people, if anybody, that's truly just self-made, that did it absolutely themselves, had no help at all. Because you need help. Somebody, somebody's got to give you the job. One, usually, unless you like, make your own business or something. Somebody had to either one give you an idea, give you that knowledge, that information. Somebody had to teach you these things, so you didn't do it necessarily by yourself. Somebody, you got this information from somebody, because you didn't always have the information that you have now. So you can say no one directly helped you, I guess, but you got help along the way. Everybody gets help along the way, and nobody can do anything necessarily by themselves. Yeah, I will leave it at that, and I will get into the throat chakra now. Now that we're done with the small rant. Now that we're done with the small rant. Let me get my book out here, get to the throat chakra. There we are. Let's get into it. The throat chakra is considered the first of the spiritual chakras. The throat chakra has much to do with our true, authentic voice, where faith and understanding combine. When the throat chakra is out of harmony, we have difficulty speaking our truth and expressing ourselves, feel silence and judge for what we say, feel out of alignment with who we are, and feel out of touch with our will to live. When the throat chakra is in harmony, our will to live is strong, and we are able to follow our dreams. We speak our truth, where we say what we mean, and mean what we say. We express ourselves easily, creatively, authentically, listen to our inner voice, and have balance between silence and speech. Having balance between silence and speech is very important. With the throat chakra, it's just as important to listen as it is to speak. Sometimes some of us are speaking more than we should be listening, and I mean, even right now, I can think of a decent amount of people that applies to, but I'm not necessarily connected to those people right now, so it's okay. It's okay. What else? I mean, we all need to listen more, to be honest. We all could do better with, our listening skills. Some of us are natural listeners. Like, I mean, for me, I'm a naturally good listener, but that's just because of how I grew up. I used to, in like first, second grade, I used to talk a lot. And then past second, actually first grade and kindergarten as a kid, I used to talk a lot. Past second grade, because I kept getting in trouble for talking, I just stopped talking, and that's kind of when my listening arc started, and it's never really stopped. And I just I became a very good listener. I'm a very empathetic person in this world full of apathetic humans. I'm a very empathetic individual. I'm definitely the type that feels other people's emotions, but I can easily separate that too, especially now. I've gotten better at that. My emotional intelligence. I pride myself in my emotional intelligence, but yeah, I'm going to continue with the throat chakra. Enough about me. The location of the throat chakra is at the base of the neck, at the hollow point of the collarbone. The color that is associated with the throat chakra. So if you look around your rooms or anything, or if you're in the car, don't be looking around looking for the color light blue. All right, don't be looking around. If you look straight, you could probably see the sky if it's not cloudy. Other than that, don't be looking. Don't be searching off for the color light blue. But the light blue is associated with the throat chakra. The element that is related to the throat chakra is sound. The color light blue, by the way. The color light blue wards off infection, plague, or pestilence, and haints. Haints is a southern term for ghosts or evil spirits. It also gives off calming it aids in calming yourself, aids in communication, and it aids in confidence. The affirmation of the throat chakra is "I speak." I'll do the glands last since that's kind of like a little spiel. So I'll do the glands last. I'll go back and do those. Remind me if I don't. Try to remind me if I don't, but I'm pretty sure I will. Physical body parts include, but are not limited to, throat, trachea, neck vertebrae, mouth, teeth and gums, esophagus, hypothalamus, shoulders, arms, and hands. The life lesson of the throat chakra is to speak and receive truth. A couple of foods that are related to the throat chakra but are certainly not limited to, blueberries, figs, and blue raspberries. Physical dysfunctions include, but are not limited to, raspy or sore throat, mouth ulcers, gum difficulties, TMJ, stiff neck, scoliosis, swollen glands, and thyroid problems. Mental and emotional issues include, but are not limited to, strength of will, personal expression, following one's dreams, using personal power to create, choice and capacity to make decisions, addiction, judgment, criticism, and faith. The possible causes of energy blocks for the throat chakra include, but are not limited to, difficulty in expressing oneself, withholding or swallowing words, and suppressing creative talents. The crystals, if you are a crystal person or have a pet rock familiar like I do, the throat chakra, the crystals that are related to the throat chakra include, but are not limited to, turquoise, blue kyanite, aquamarine, celestite, iolite, sodalite, and lapis lazuli. I believe, isn't that sodalite back there? Isn't that crystal I have sodalite? I can't remember what those. I have some crystals back there. I can't remember some of their names. I have apatite. I forgot what that other one is right now. I cannot think of what that other one is right now. Apatite. I think that's sodalite over there, but I can't remember. I have selenite over there. It's just I have a whole crystal grid in my room, and then I have like crystals over here for other purposes. So, back to the glands, which is the thyroid and parathyroid. We'll talk about those, and then we'll do some talking about the website and other members within Love and Action Network, and then we'll get out of here. Let me rant about the endocrine. Is it endocrine system? Dude, every time I do this, I forget how to pronounce the endocrine system or endocrine. I know it's endocrine system. I'm almost positive it's the endocrine system. Now that I said endocrine, I'm pretty sure it's endocrine. So that's ENDOCRINE, endocrine. But the thyroid and the parathyroid are a part of the endocrine system, as I've been saying, which the endocrine system creates and releases hormones to maintain countless bodily functions. And you have about more than 50 hormones within your body. Examples. If you guys didn't know, the examples include, but are not limited to, metabolism, homeostasis, growth and development, sexual function, reproduction, your sleep-wake cycle, and your mood. These are all things that are affected by the endocrine system, by the way. But let's get into the thyroid gland a little bit. The thyroid gland is a butterfly. The thyroid gland is butterfly shaped and is located at the front of your neck. So it's kind of like literally like butterfly shaped. Then it comes together like at the middle point. It's like connected here at the front of your neck. It helps control your metabolism, which I'm sure you all know what metabolism is, but it converts food and drink into energy. And the parathyroid are four pea-sized glands that are typically behind your throat. So like there's like one, two, three, four, two on each side. The parathyroid are four pea-sized glands that are typically behind your thyroid. The hormone it releases controls the level of calcium in your blood. If you didn't know how important calcium is, let me tell you. Calcium helps your nerves work, helps your muscles contract so you can move, helps your blood clot, and helps your heart work properly. So a little science lesson today. I'm probably the only one that does science lessons, I think, at for the Daily Boost. It talks about the endocrine system for whatever reason. I guess because I'm a weirdo, but it's my nerd tendencies, I guess. Am I forgetting anything? No, I think we're okay. Alrighty. So I will now get into actually I'm gonna click on my halo so I look at the events up here too. Because I don't think we have any other events today. I think we do, but it's like more like community based than public event. So yeah, you can connect to our Halo through our site. But other than the daily boost that I have today, we have Hoodoo Book Club, and that's at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. That is that again, once again, today at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. That is for Love in Action Network / House of Mami Wata members. I think it's mainly for House of Mami Wata members, but I think you like. I'm not sure about that. I'm pretty sure you do need to be a part of the House of Mommy Water. But if you're a part of Love and Action Network and want to join the House of Mommy Water, you can easily contact me. You can easily contact Starlight Mystic Botanica. Starlight Mystic Botanica. That's our website, not her handle. StarlightMysticBotanica.com. While I'm at it, look. She's edited her site a lot. It looks very nice. Gift cards. Oh, hi Lola. You want gift cards from StarlightMysticBotanica.com? Lola endorses StarlightMysticBotanica.com heavily. She is a frequent buyer, a frequent customer. She is a frequent customer. Oh, hi Lola. Hi. She's all up in the camera. Well, you can't get on the computer, Lola. You can't get on the computer, baby. Let's see. So we have Hoodoo Book Club today, as I said, at 6. Dr. Flo hosts the Daily Boost, which will be day 6. Dang, you getting all up on the laptop? Well, I can't have you possibly into the stream because you want to be on top of the laptop, you silly goose. You silly goose. She just wants attention, y'all. My cat loves attention. She doesn't care who it's from. She doesn't care if it's online from afar. She doesn't care if it's right in front of her. She just wants the attention. Because she's a goofball. And she's a diva. Lola is a diva. But as I was saying, same time, different place tomorrow. Dr. Flo will be talking about the third eye chakra, as well as day 6 of Melody Beatty. The Melody Beatty readings on tomorrow at 11 a.m. Which you could find him anywhere at Andre in the Flow. You can find him on any social media platform at Andre in the Flow. I believe I have various links scrolling above, but also for those of you on the listening from the podcast, at Andre in the Flow, which he is the CEO or leader of Love and Action Network. He's the one who created Love and Action Network. If you want to know more about him and what he has to offer, you can always join our network check out our website at loveandlobel.org, and then check out our network by going to explore, and then we have this page right here. We have events, our FAQs, join our network, apply / audition, and then you go back to the homepage. The homepage just leads you back to the explore our network. So then you'll go to join our network if you're interested in joining. There's also applications and auditions for, I believe that's specifically for singing. But there's also like roles that we're hiring for right now: booking agent and part-time remote artist manager. Um, so that looks like what we're hiring right now: part-time booking agent, part-time remote artist manager. And once again, guys, we're a donation-based organization. So, uh, you can also see various events. Not all of these events are the ones that are on Halo, for example. Most of these are just showing the daily boost, which are events that happen all the time, over and over again. Dr. Flo always hosts his concert of hope on Sunday for sure. Usually during random points in the week, you'll find him on TikTok or Instagram, um, doing his concert of hope, which is also rehearsal for the Love Experience, which I'm going to try to find here. Actually, let's see if I can find the Love Experience. Maybe he took that off now. He might have just made it. He might have mainstreamed it, so it's very simple. It's very simple to not get lost in things. Yeah, I think he just simplified it. Oh, so that's nice. Okay, so for the website, if you go to our events and you go to VIP member events, that will take you right to our Halo. That'll take you right over to our Halo. And then you can see all of our other events that are some, like I said, some of them are exclusive, some are not. I'm pretty sure we have Waiting to Exhale on the main site too. Yes, we do. So for Sundays, we have the main public events set up and everything. I'm exploring the new site just like you guys are. Yeah, it looks like he doesn't have the explanation of the Love Experience up right now, but then again, he is constantly working on the site and there's constant, changes going on. So bear with us and bear with him. He works hard. He has a lot on his plate right now with yeah, he's just got a lot on his plate. He's a hard worker. So he's a hard worker. What else do I have to say? Am I running out? Yeah, I'm like 2 minutes over now. I'm like 2 minutes over the recording at least. Do I have anything else to? Oh, so while I'm talking about Waiting to Exhale and everything, check out Starlight Mystic, Starlight underscore Mystic on TikTok, and Poppywater33 on TikTok or any other platform. They're the ones that host Waiting to Exhale, which Waiting to Exhale will be on Sunday at I gotta find the time. I'm pretty sure it's 12, but I'm gonna go check real fast. It's a Friday, Third Eye Chakra. Saturday, Crown Chakra. Saturday's daily boost will be at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then there's Sunday, which is the Concert of Hope at 9 a.m. On May 19th, 9 a.m. Waiting to Exhale is at 12:30 Central Standard Time. And then there's a exclusive VIP event afterwards, which we will. It's pretty much like a meeting after Waiting to Exhale that we have within the Telegram. So if you want to join our Telegram and things like that, you would have to go to join our network and put your email in and be on the waiting list and anything. You could put your you have the option of putting your Instagram and or TikTok username in there, but we need your name, email, phone number, and just which program you'd like to be contacted about. And then I'm guessing you will be emailed a link to the specific chat. So for example, the Love in Action membership, I believe that's also the VIP membership, possibly. I'm not sure, but um, that might be just like inquiries about everything, which we will contact you further about. Then we have vocal lessons, life mentorships as master classes, spiritual mentorships as master classes, diversity, equity inclusion workshops and master classes. Then there's the House of Mami Wata, and then and then we have the others, as me, LottaSnacks5, Starlight Mystic, Terra Paolo, which if you want to know about more about Terra, which she was doing a podcast with me before. We kind of cut it short because I'm focusing on cybersecurity and other things right now in my life. You want to check out more about her? I highly recommend checking out her site. But she is on maternity leave, so she will contact you when she contacts you. It's good. It might be a win so give her grace. Dr. Flo's kind of taking over her booking at this moment. So if you just have any inquiries, you loveandlovable.org. You know where to find us. Loveandlovable.org. And I think that's it for my little bit of advertisement. I've already kind of gone overboard here trying to explain. I wish I would have looked at the site before, but even if I looked at the site before, I still would have probably rambled on about where I'm going. But I like how easy the site is to digest now, at least. But the reason why Dr. Flo does the Concerts of Hope is to audition for the Love Experience, which he calls a revival. I'm not really qualified to actually give a accurate definition of what a revival is, but I'm just going to call it like a huge concert. I'm going to call it a huge concert. But he wants to, move around the country and just spread the knowledge that each and every one of us is loved and lovable, as we try to do online here on this platform. We want to be able to do that in person some of these days, and actually, speak to people just in person straight up and have them listen to good music while they are being uplifted. We are a mental health network, but we are not licensed. But anyway, that has been the Daily Boost. I hope you guys gained something from today, even though I ramble sometimes a lot and go in random tangents, I guess. Um, uh, and then I stutter like this a lot. But yeah, thank you guys for showing up. Thank you guys for the donations and helping Dr. Flo take care of that back rent as well. We really appreciate it. It takes a lot of weight and stress off his shoulders moving forward. We really appreciate it. And we will see you around the network if you are so willing to. We don't bite much. We don't bite much. As far as I know, we don't bite much. But um, uh, yeah, I'm gonna end it now before I keep spiraling out of control. So thank you guys for showing up. Thank you guys for being you. You are loved and lovable. Be humble, be unapologetic, and be true to you. And then I will catch you guys on the next Daily Boost. Take care, you guys.